Moscow's once vibrant capital city's vast shopping malls have become airy expanses of shuttered storefronts. International fast food chains such as McDonald's, whose arrival in Russia in the 1990s was a cultural phenomenon, withdrew completely from the country in response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. IKEA, the epitome of affordable modern comforts, was among the first to shut down. In a very short period of time, tens of thousands of previously secure jobs have been called into question. Despite massive investments in Russia, major industrial players such as oil giants BP and Shell, as well as automaker Renault, have walked away. While the multinationals were leaving, thousands of Russians with the financial means fled, fearful of harsh new government moves related to the war, which they saw as a plunge into full totalitarianism. Some young men may have fled in fear of being drafted to feed the war machine. Even vigorously traveling through the internet and social media has been difficult for Russians. In March, Russia blocked access to Facebook and Instagram, as well as foreign media websites such as BBC, the US government funded Voice of America, Radio Free Europe, and the German broadcaster as well. After Russian authorities passed a law mandating up to 15 years in prison for the stories containing fake news about the war, many major independent news outlets shut down or suspended operations. The logical cost of repressions, restrictions, and shrinking opportunities on ordinary Russians is high, though it is currently difficult to quantify. Although some Russian public opinion polls show strong support for the Ukraine war, the results are likely skewed by respondents who remain silent, fearful of expressing their true feelings. Amongst the total chaos and sparse communication, there are rumors the Russian economy is slowly moving towards a newfound normalcy. The claims are few and far in between, and with the restricted international mobility, there are not many chances to fact check the claims. Here we have with us an Indian expat studying in Russia who wishes to share her views on the ongoing situation. The Indian born Moscow resident wishes to remain anonymous due to concerns about potential consequences for speaking out.
No, we live as we always have. A lot of things have changed, and understandably so but we have been continuing on with our daily lives as we are supposed to. I don't think things will ever be the same as before. While we are moving towards a new normal, it is not the same as it used to be before. But considering everything, we have been faring quite well. The Russian currency is skyrocketing right now. It is one of the strongest currencies out there. $1 is equal to 53 rubles. Things weren't like this in the start though. We had a huge currency plummet a few months ago. Everything was expensive. There were price hikes on everything from food to luxury goods. There is no immediate food crisis right now, but it has gotten more expensive. We don't know when this will stop. So the groceries I used to purchase for 500 rubles now cost 8,000 rubles. The price of milk has almost doubled and is the same for every daily necessity. The ruble has plummeted since the invasion and it's affecting every sphere of our life right now. It has gotten quite hard for us to keep up with the price hikes, but life doesn't stop for anyone. We have been doing our best to keep up. Everything is open here, all the universities, restaurants, parks. We frequent those places as we always have. Russian economy is slowly building itself back. We are becoming more self-sufficient by the day.
What do Russians know about the government's war with Ukraine? What do they think about it? And how are they affected by it? These are the questions we tried to answer. To compare the situation, we have also with us an Indian student studying in Ukraine. After seeing the country being torn apart because of the war, there is no one better to bring into perspective the plight of Ukraine.
Hello guys, this is Kadil Sharma and I've been studying in Ukraine so far and I'm in 4th year. Actually, the war between Russia and Ukraine, it's like India and Pakistan according to them. So all the stuff, it was started on 23rd of February, but we get to know like there is something going on between Russia and Ukraine. And it was like we asked our teachers what is happening over there, what's the situation, what is coming in the news, and they told us, oh, just take it easy, Russia is just like a rabbit, he will not do anything. And they even our dean told us, India and Pakistan, they don't fight. So it's just like Russia and Ukraine, they are fighting over a small issue. It will not a big deal. So cool down, relax, just attend your classes, concentrate on your studies. It was like that. In Ivano, where I was living, Ivano Frankivsk, there was an airport. They blasted that airport also. Like they totally cut off the airlines. Firstly, the air routes everywhere of Ukraine. Firstly, they did that. So on 24 in the morning, we collected, like our parents got panicked. They told us just go and collect all the stuff, like all the food stuff and everything you need in a flat. So we collected everything, and we rushed to like ATB market, just like Big Bazaar in India. So there was a ATB, and we rushed there. There was so much of rush, like so much of people over there, and they are collecting everything. And like in a bulk, all baskets are filled with this stuff. There is nothing left. So we collected everything. We stored everything. We even stored water also, and we charged every stuff because there were announcement like after a short period of time there will be the blackout of the electricity also. So we charged everything, we filled everything. So if there will be some problem, we have everything, source of like food, everything we have. So 24 we slept. It was like, it was not a peaceful night for us. We slept our shoes on, like kabhi bhi bhagne ki no bata sake. It was like that. We kept our important documents with us aside our bed. So if any problems come, we have to just grab our bag and run into the bunkers. It was like that. On 25th, our university announced like they will book a bus for us to the Romania airport. It was to the Romania border, sorry. So we were like normal, okay. We were relaxed, little bit of relaxed, not in the proper one. So on 25th they announced that. So 25th we started packing. But on the other hand, my friends, they were not relaxed. They were in Kiev, and they went in the bunkers on 25th of night. They showed me the videos, and they told me, Kajal, just pack everything you need, because there is no toilet over down in the bunkers, and there is like no bed, no carpet, nothing. You have to carry everything with yourself, and you can't believe it was -5 degrees there, and in the bunkers it will be like very, very cold for us to go over there and sit down for hours. So we packed everything, and on 25th of night our university told, in the morning they told they will provide a bus on 26th of February to the Romania airport. But on 25th of night they told us like it will be not on 26th, it will be on 27. So we friends decided like by 27 it will be hell, and we don't know what will happen tomorrow in the morning. We will get to see the sun tomorrow or not, or we have to go in the bunkers, so we don't know. So on 25th of night we decided to go by our own. So I have a group of 12 people, so and others, we contacted others, so we booked a bus in the curfew, like it was curfew over there. You are not allowed to go outside, and all the lights were off, all the street lights were even off by 6 o'clock, yeah. So in the curfew we went out. They stopped our bus 6 to 7 times, and they asked all the important documents we have to show, like where are you going and this and that. So by 26th in the morning, I reached Romania airport by 3 or 5 o'clock. Then we stand there. There were a bunch of people, around 50 or 60. They were like not so many of people, because it was a started and they were okay, we will go. But we rushed there, and they are opening a gate for a few seconds, only for 30 seconds they are opening a gate, and we have to cross that border. So on 26th in the noon they open the gate at 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock for a few seconds, only for few seconds, and out of 12 people only 5 people can cross that border from my friend circle, and rest they are stayed back. So we went into the Romania. They check our document, they checked our passport, they checked everything, and and they provide us visa for 15 days. And luckily they give us shelter also, and the hospitality which I got in Romania, they are like very nice people. They are providing us shelter, they are even us giving us food, every stuff we need they are giving us. So I guess I'm not sure about the distance, but the airport of Romania from the border, it was like 250 or 260 kilometers. So they booked our bus, and by that hotel in the Romania where we stayed, we went to the Romania airport, and the 27 in the morning I reached to the Romania airport, and on the 27th evening I was in India. They booked a plane for us, and 27th evening I reached India by 7 or 8 o'clock. Yes, so it was very very harsh and very mental trauma journey for us, by physical, by mental also. It's not the one thing, and emotionally it is, because our parents, they are worrying about us, like what will happen with us and every stuff. So it's very hard for us to come India in 3 days. I see everything which I have never ever imagined in my life. I go through them, and yes, it is hard for us. In the last 3 days, with what I faced, it's very like it is disturbing for me. But on the other hand, I still think about the people who are living there, and about students, about small children who will have very bad impact of this over them, and how they lost some of my friends even lost their brother, even their friends, even their wives. So it is something different, and I just pray to the God, no other people can suffer from this, and the people who died from this, just rest in peace, because they fought for their country. And what every people do, like whether you are right or you are wrong, but you will fought for your country, so they did that. So there is nothing wrong, and just rest in peace for them, and finger crossed everything should come in their place, and I went back, and I will go back to the Ukraine and study, because it's just like second home for me after India, because I was living there from last 4 years, and Ukraine, they provided us everything. It's like in every student's life after school, where they studied in the college, they are very precious years, because in those years they learn so many new things and just enjoy their life. And yeah, for me also, Ukraine is that. It will never go from my heart. Yeah, and in Ukraine we call like it's Slava Ukraina, so it's Slava Ukraina. Thank you.